Welcome back. Our farmers need all the help they can get as they continue to battle Australia's worst drought in a century. They know many of you are giving time, money, and in this case, muscle to make life easier.
You've seen them in their element, heating up a photo shoot, but here's something different. Australia's favourite fireys learning the ropes out in the bush. The boys from the Australian Firefighters Calendar have gathered in Cumnock, west of Orange, in the New South Wales Central West, where farmers like Dave Weston are facing the worst drought in a generation.
I'm a fourth generation here at farming at Cumnock, and it's been pretty tough the last 3 years. My father's 90 and it's the worst drought he's seen since he's been here.
So when truckloads of goodwill roll into town, the welcome is very warm. A fleet of prime movers has arrived with $80,000 worth of precious hay and freight all the way from Queensland, a priceless gift for farming families who are struggling to afford feed for their stock.
There are farmers at the moment that are spending up to $50,000 a month in fodder, and which includes hay and grain. So even a respite for 2 or 3 weeks means the world to them.
Richard Forbes is from the charity Rural Aid. It's coordinating hay drops like this across our drought-ravaged country. Donations from communities near and far keep the wheels turning, including a big injection from the Australian Firefighters Calendar.
I know the firefighters have donated around $30,000 through their calendar. I mean, what a wonderful effort. We've had a lot of corporates donate money, but by far the majority is ordinary Australians who may have a link to the bush, they may not, but they understand that farming is a big part of Australia, so we can't thank them enough.
At a time like this, every single bale of hay buys a farmer extra time, and today there are 686 bales going out across the New South Wales Central West to 38 different families.
Yeah, this will be really good hay for the cattle and getting them going through the winter.
How long have you been feeding them for?
Just over 18 months, yeah.
That's hard yakka, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been pretty hard.
We're finding it hard to even buy hay at the moment, and being able to get it from such long distances, we have to rely on where they can bring a lot in at once.
This is Rosie, my little friend, who's 14.
Is Rosie helping out today?
Rosie's done a good job today. She's checked all the cars and all the people and all that sort of stuff.
Very good. So Rosie's in charge, basically.
She is in charge. How did you know that?
I can tell. I can tell by the look in her eyes.
Lovely. This is the longest one I've been through. I thought 1965 was the worst, but this is very bad.
And the helpers from out of town are a big hit.
Do you guys actually fight fires or you just take photos?
I've just seen the calendar. What a hoot, isn't it fantastic? Those guys took their gear off to raise enough money to supply all these bales. Thank you very much.
But the bales aren't going to load themselves. All right, boys, enough chit-chat now. Back to work. Off you go. Earlier this year, we joined the Fireys on set as they worked the camera for a good cause. Shooting the 2019 calendar brought its own challenges. But in the dusty fields of Cumnock, the boys got a taste of what our farmers are up against. What's made you feel a bit emotional?
I just seen how much it's affected these farmers, and yeah, we think that we're just giving a little bit of hay, but it's more than that.
Nadia Murray is happy to see them for more reasons than one.
It's huge, massive morale boost for everyone, and also just to keep our community going.
To come out here and see how affected they actually are, and for us to give something back, it's really special.
How do you guys go behind the bar pulling beers? Because that's your next big test.
It's one of those, one for you, one for me.
Well, it turns out they are human after all.
Who wants that one?
Lucky it's the Fireys shout, and they've come armed with merchandise.
Oh, that looks nice.
After all those beers, the charm offensive naturally rolls on to the Country Women's Association and a bonding session over tales of fundraising and Lamingtons.
I'm sure these are raising a whole lot of money. Well, they're raising something.
Every new dry day adds to the strain out here. But there are plenty of smiles as the last of the precious cargo heads out to the farms. It's all in a day's work for these blokes with big hearts.
It's brilliant because it helps bring the community together and shows the rest of Australia that, together you can achieve a lot more.
We have to not forget how tough our farmers are doing it. If you'd like to buy a calendar to help support the farmers, just head to our website.